This is me and my purists. There's a video that we're gonna record. Never in my wildest dreams I thought we're gonna be 1-4. I thought it was gonna be at least a 2-3, 3-2 situation maybe. And I certainly thought we had it tonight. I mean, the video was gonna be just hero, 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 hero. 40 points on 10 and 17 shootings, shooting 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 rebounds. Another night where Bam couldn't help him. Another night where we didn't have an extra person to help, and where Spo's genius just wasn't there for him, calling a timeout when he shouldn't have. Although, like, it's not like we had the same chance that they had, which was pretty much of a Hail Mary. I'm just, this one is one of those that breaks your heart, because again, those are the close games that we used to win. That shows a lot to Spo's inability to get it right defensively this time, where he got it right offensively in last game. This was always Detroit's game until the very end. Wasn't it? If it weren't for Hero, it wouldn't even be in a conversation on all the ends. With 1.7 seconds to go, 1.8 seconds to go, we were leading by 2 because of Hero. But unfortunately, one more time, this wasn't our night. I think that it's emblematic of what our season is until now, which is this, okay? A lot of people are saying, move this there, move this there, here, move this the other place. We don't have a team. One of the arguments, for example, is we need more rebounds, which in a game like today, it certainly seems like the case. We almost went to double overtime. It was supposed to be double overtime. I mean, Spo made a huge mistake calling a timeout without timeouts. That's a rookie mistake in a coach that has been with the Heat for pretty much almost as long as I've been an adult. It's difficult to see anything other than this is not on rebounds or assists or layups, which we are at the bottom of the league, under 50% of layup shooting. It's just unacceptable. Low number of turnovers in this game as well. High number of steals. A fair game, all in all, in which the Pistons came out firing after a previous humiliating loss. They needed to come back and do what it was done. But what we really need is 2 players to really do what they're supposed to do offensively. And that's Bam, number 1, who is really, really dropping the ball. I mean, Hero is playing for himself and Bam right now. That's just amazing. It's amazing to see that, because it's amazing to see the growth that we can see from Hero. But if the team doesn't do well, he's not in any conversation for any award, including All-Star. It deserves an All-Star, but we are better. We are better than 4-6. We're certainly better than 4-6. We're better than 40%. But we can't show that we're better unless we show that we're better. Now, I think there is a lot of Cooper Moorheads and Brady Hawks and all the good folks to analyze as to why this is happening, but it's obvious to me that Bam is not showing what he's supposed to be showing offensively for a reason, but also for a tactical reason. So it's both a slump and a tactical mishandling of what's happening with Bam. And I think the same goes for Butler. And honestly, in both cases, the main culprit would be Rozier having the ball a lot of the time and not doing what he's supposed to be doing. Another terrible night for Bam shooting, but a worse night for Rozier, who, in my opinion, has earned himself a fall out of rotation. Tonight specifically was one of those nights that I would say, okay, your team is down. Why would you insist with a player that's doing so badly? And I understand that's kind of to put the confidence. The player is not important. The heat is important. That is such a huge mentality in terms of the coach is going to put those who are providing the best. And maybe Burks and Drew Smith are not showing anything to make up, for example, for Jay Rich's minutes, which are wasted minutes, right? But also to make up for Rozier's minutes. So we're obviously a deep team with the exception of the point guard position. It's a shame that Nikola Jovic got hammered in the beginning of the game. Shame for Tim Hardaway Jr. That he got some sort of concussion. Hopefully not. We'll learn more. I will learn more. If you guys know more already, that's great. I don't know. But the main thing is that I will have my worthless of a penny done before the next game against the Pacers. We lost the first game against the Pistons in, I think, 5 games. So we're 1-5. We're 5-1. Sorry, in the last 6. But still, it's a bad look to lose against the Pistons after winning against the Timberwolves. Again, like I said, we could have gained a little bit of traction, and it looked for 1.8 seconds. It definitely looked like we were. 1.8 second is not. It's something that you don't expect to lose from. But what you really don't expect is to lose this way with a technical and possession to Detroit, which basically ends the game. And that's it for me. I mean, there's nothing else to say other than really I was going to sing. I was going to have a special here, but you know what? Let's leave my best, which is not a lot, to last, and my worthless of a penny, part 45, I think we are, after 10 games, and see where we stack up, which is unfortunately not very high in any measurement. Although again, the East is where the East is. They are now 5-7, and we are now 4-6. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, Heat lose. Stay safe, stay dry, and stay as happy as possible in this very complicated world of ours. Let's go Heat.